What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our second video. If you watched the first one, thank you for coming back and being here at the second one. If you haven't watched the first one, be sure to do that. Go check it out. Let us know what you think. You know, we're new at this. Like, I am not a professional photographer or videographer or anything like that. I'm not sure I'm a professional anything, to be honest with you. Like I was telling y'all in the first video, we didn't really introduce ourselves or, you know, kind of explain who we are and what we do. So that's going to be part of this video, but that can be boring. Like, I just sat in my office and recorded like 6 minutes of kind of saying like how we ended up here and all this. And like, I watched it back and I was bored to death watching it. So I don't want y'all to be bored to death. So I'm going to kind of make it short and simple. I doubt anybody wants the full story. If you do, maybe I'll write a book in 20 years. I don't know. But yeah, I watched 6 minutes of that and I was like, golly, like, show me something cool. This is dumb. So, you know, I'm going to quit rambling and keep a little bit more info in here. That way it'll be a little bit better to watch. Especially I think with TikTok nowadays, our attention span is like, you know, that vertical video scrolling. We're watching 10 seconds and we're on to the next thing. And I've got ADHD myself. Like, dude, I sat there and watched. I didn't even make it full 6 minutes that I recorded. Like, I made it like 2 minutes in and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to see something different. And it's my own video that I'm trying to watch. So I'm not going to do that to y'all. So I'll hit the bits and pieces of what I think is important and try to keep it entertaining. So I guess the main thing of what's important is, what is this? You know, this is Maxed Out Concepts. This is my shop. I'm the owner. Perry Hetty is my name. And I guess to sum it up, we're a wheel and tire shop. You know, that's essentially what this is. That's our focus, is wheels and tires. That's what I like the most. We do leveling kits, lift kits, rock lights, wheel lights, a lot of accessories, you know, step bars, train horns, bumpers, all that fun stuff. You know, the stuff that makes things look cool, or stands it out, or even, you know, makes it more capable. We do a lot of different work, but that's the main focus, is wheels and tires, you know. But like, as you can, well, I don't know if you can read that, but it says wheels, tires, suspension, LED lighting, wheel repair, and much more. So I get asked a lot about wheel repair, and that's how we got started. So I'll go into a little bit of detail on that, which wheel repair is pretty cool. Which we used to do a little bit more into wheel repair, but we've got so busy. Like, I mean, I'd rather do leveling kit, wheels and tires on a truck than fix wheels all day, which that's how I got started. You know, I used to fix a ton of wheels, and we still do. We mainly fix bent wheels. That's what I like to do. As far as getting into curb rash and all that, I'm just not that good at it, to be honest with you. And that's the thing, like, being in business, you've got to, and which I've learned, you know, you got to find the things you're good at and you're passionate about and pour into that, and try not to do everything. Because, like, if you start trying to do everything, then you're going to do, you know, say 10 services, you're going to do, out of 10, probably 5 or 6 of them really good, and then you're going to do 4 or 5 that are just kind of subpar, and it don't work. So we got a pretty cool one in here today, something different. Got a 24 model Toyota Sequoia capstone. Doing one of the rough country 1 3/4 leveling kits. Put some 20s and 35s on it. So I think this thing's gonna turn out pretty sweet. I don't know if you see many capstones with a leveling kit 35s, but we finna do it. I'll show you the wheels here that we're going with. Some fuel trigger, 20x9s. Some recon grapplers. I think it's gonna set this thing up. I think it's gonna be awesome. We just got finished up on the Sequoia out here. So get you a little clip, man. Check that thing out. That thing is gorgeous. well, we're gonna go call the owner and let him know his ride's done, and I think he'll be pretty excited. I know I'd be happy if it was mine. Like, the inside of this thing is gorgeous too. This thing is a pimp mobile. The white and black leather. Man, I don't know about y'all, but that's probably one of the coolest SUVs we've done in a while. That thing is just, I don't know, it's just classy. Like, it's not too much, but it's just enough. Like, it just looks mean. You know, some of them vehicles, you get tacky. Like, you do too much with it. Like, that's, but leveling kit, wheels, and tires, and completely change that thing. It looks beautiful. Grand opening back in September, and dude, we had like this whole lot back here and the parking lot behind of me. Man, we had, at one point we counted over 150 vehicles in here, which was amazing. Like, it was not the turnout I expected. And I've had a lot of people ask about shows. We've got something up our sleeve, which will be out there soon enough. But, you know, just the amount of support that we've got, I guess if I could, you know, say one thing about since we moved down here, is we've got a ton of support, man. We've got a constant flow of work. We stay busy. Thank God, you know, it's been amazing. So for all of you that already know us, for all of you that spend money with us and, you know, share stuff, or, you know, just any kind of support you show, thank you. Like, keep at it. Whatever you're doing, whoever you're talking to, it's working. Because I remember days in the old shop where, I mean, I didn't know if this was going to work. Like, there's some days where we would have some work, you know, and I started out just me. I didn't have any employees when I started out. So, you know, I wasn't necessarily worried about other guys making a check, but I've still got to make a check. You know, we've got to have work flowing in, because you're like, is this going to work? Like, at a certain point, you got to make a decision where you're going to go all in, or, you know, you're going to have to get a regular job and just, you know, I guess be a, you know, normal, not be an entrepreneur, or pick a different route. So it took a lot of grind, you know. It was, 6-7 months of just posting and working and posting and working and talking to people, and finally it hit. And, you know, we're super blessed now to be in our shop here. We got an awesome showroom. Got a pretty good sized shop back there, which we're gonna, you know, do some fixing up here and do some other cool stuff here in the shop. But that's the main gist of what we are, you know, what we do. I've got 2 great employees. They're awesome, man. They work hard. And that's the biggest thing. Like, if you can take care of your guys and find 2 or how many ever, you know, some people have hundreds of employees, but, you know, if you can just find people that work hard and don't give you problems, it's so rare in today's world. It's rare to just find 2 people that will show up and that will work. So I'm super blessed to have some good workers, and you know, maybe we'll add more to the pack here soon. We're kind of getting to that point. So closing down the shop here on a Saturday. Like I said, we've been pretty busy, so putting in a couple hours on Saturday here just to try to keep up and check out this truck here. This is my old Tundra. Done some 17x9s on some 285 Kenda RTs, or my bad, AT2s, not RTs. But it turned out pretty good, you know, much more mild than we had it. I'll drop a clip, that way you can see kind of what it used to look like.
You know what, pimpin', know what, pimpin'. Show up with them pistols, show out on that liquor. Got freaky ratchet, but you cannot kiss them. Them North Memphis. You know what, pimpin', know what, pimpin'.
As you can tell from what I just showed you, this is much more mild than how we had it set up. But it was a, you know, it was just a daily driver. This is going to ride better. This is going to be a lot more capable, especially if you want to go off-road, do anything in the woods. It's going to be much better set up for that. But overall, looks like he's taking good care of the truck. Put some new headlights in it. I think he put some new tail lights in it too. You know, just a basic 17x9 wheel from Rough Country. Kenda ATs. Yeah, it's got new taillights in it. Yeah, truck's looking good. But just thought I'd throw that in there as we're going around looking. Y'all are looking for a setup kind of like this right here that won't break the bank. That's a great price setup. I mean, that thing right there, mounted balance, lug nuts, everything. You're talking well under $2,000. Like, it doesn't cost much, and that's brand new. You know, if you take something off road, or you know, you're going to be using your truck and just want a basic wheel and tire setup, it's not going to break the bank. I think that right there is like, I mean, like I said, it's less than $2,000. Picked up some new tools today. Got us a nice 1/2-inch Milwaukee. This is the first Milwaukee that I personally bought brand new. What about that? We'll see how that thing works out. Supposedly they're the best. One of my guys has got a Milwaukee that we use on a lot of stuff, and it does awesome. I love it. So we're gonna try that one out and see how it goes. Got a second gen in here getting a VP44, so we're gonna head into this injection pump install and see what we can get done. So now we got the old VP out of this truck, and we're gonna put the new one in, getting it lined up, keyway all straight and good to go, and hopefully this thing runs a lot better. The new injection pump is in, and she's all buttoned up. Let's see if it starts. Bled all the lines, done all that good stuff, so we should have a nice little crank. Crank this bad boy up. Oh, buddy. Little squeaky belt. Had a little residue on it from something. Well, sounds like she's gonna purr like a kitten now. Go on a little test drive in the morning and make sure all's running well. Get this thing back on the 24s in the morning, and should be good to go. We're gonna wrap it up for the day. Down a guy right now, so you know, we've been slam full, so trying to get as much content as I can. But like I said, we'll bring you at least one video a week. We'll try to get some highlights of the cool stuff, but there's no way I'm going to be able to grab all of it with as much as we got going on. But you know, got a little VP44 action. That's kind of cool. I'll tell you what, respect to all the guys out here running a shop and doing YouTube at the same time. Working on everything and trying to film content at the same time is like super hard. Like, that's challenging. So mad respect to those guys that do it at a high level. That's awesome. You know, maybe one of these days we get somebody to film for us and, you know, all that cool stuff. We got to make sure y'all actually like watching this before we're going to worry about a filmer. For now, it's just me with my fantastic video skills and photo skills. Y'all are just gonna have to deal with me doing it the old school way. Got me a gimbal, so we're gonna get a little fancy. But yeah, much respect to those guys out there that are doing this and turning wrenches at the same time. It is not easy, and I'm finding out quick. But we ain't gonna stop. We're gonna keep bringing videos to you. Like I said, one a week. That's the goal, one a week. Got this F-250 in here, fighting them, getting some tire sensors in a rotation. You know, typically something like that wouldn't make a video, but y'all gotta check out this dude's front license plate. That's video worthy. Put some tires on the nice Escalade here. Shout out to the boys at ANC Fencing. If you need any fencing work done, actually Dixon call right there. Well, folks, we're putting on a massive set of tires today. Let's see here. Golly, these are huge. 185/60 15s. Man, these are going to be challenging. It is going on kind of a different ride. I don't think we've ever done tires on one of these. Also, if you're this cat, that's not your rig, bro. That's Decum's rig. Weird. Not the first time that's happened too, which is really weird. People be just wanting to be like Dalton all the time. Well, if it ain't coons, it's birds. Animal friendly shop. We're currently de-grandpawing Ashton's high country. Got the steps off. Now we're pulling the blocks out of the back. We're gonna squat this thing. Getting a fuzzy steering wheel cover on lunch, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Sure.
Go about 7.5 inches up front. Drop shackles in the rear.
It's still up.
I think I'll be looking right. As some of y'all may know, Dalton's a professional squatter. He's teaching Ashton everything he knows about squatting Chevys right now. Yeah, that was on top of the factory box, so this thing's about to set just right. You know, we're trying to squat it, but I don't know. Yeah, we just let this thing down. Definitely sits much better now. Maybe just a tad higher in the front. I'm just kidding about the whole squat mess. Dalton wasn't. Dalton wants to squat it bad, but I think that's about right. If anybody knows a good door guy to repair our door, drop that in the comments, please. This door's a piece of junk.
3 hours later.
We got our boy Ashton all fixed up here. Got some 35-inch mud wraps. Man, them high countries look good. That blue color's pretty sweet too. I think that's the move. For a daily driver, that's perfect. Pulled the steps off of it. It's already got a leveling kit, but mud wraps, pulled the blocks out of the back. Thing sits perfect. Much better. A little D-grandpa action we did on it today. Thing looks good. Well, guys, that's going to be a wrap on this week's video. Hope you liked it. You can subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff. We're still super new at this, so you know, I'm learning a lot, and I will be learning a lot for quite a while. But let us know in the comments what you want to see more of. You know, if you like the daily shop life like we've done in all of our 2 videos that we've done, then let us know that. Or if you want us to go more in depth on stuff, you know, we've got some cool projects coming up that I'm gonna probably do their own videos with. Just let us know what you like to see. You know, we want to put out content that people want to watch. So again, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you on the next one. See ya.